everyone, good evening. Good evening, Miss. So this meeting we will be discussing our assigned topic together with my partner, Miss Krasha Aboyman. Our topic in Unit 1, Lesson 3 is all about curricularist, curriculum experts. The word curricularist is a professional who is a curriculum specialist. One word that comes into our mind is a teacher. Curricularist is a person who is involved in curriculum knowing, writing, planning, implementing, evaluating, innovating, and initiating. So classroom is the first place of curricular engagement. The first school experiences sets the tone to understand the meaning of schooling through the interaction of learners and teachers that will lead to learning. Thus, curriculum is the heart of schooling. The teacher as a curricularist implements the curriculum. It is in this role that the teacher gives life to the curriculum plan. Implementation of the curriculum by the teacher will define the success of the recommended, well-written and planned curriculum. The teacher as a curricularist evaluates the curriculum. The teacher as a curricularist first knows the curriculum. Learning begins with knowing. The teacher as a learner starts with knowing about the curriculum, the subject matter, or the content. As a teacher, one has to master what are included in the curriculum. It is acquiring academic knowledge, both formal, disciplines, logic, or informal, derived from experiences, vicarious and unintended. It is the mastery of the subject matter. Knower. The teacher as a curricularist should know or knows the curriculum. Learning starts with knowing. The teacher as a learner begins with knowing about the curriculum, the subject matter, and the content. As a teacher, one has to shiftly learn what are the incorporated in the curriculum. It is gaining scholastic knowledge, both formal, discipline or logic, or informal, derived from experiences, second-hand and or intended. It is about the mastery of the content. Second, the teacher writes the curriculum. A classroom teacher takes record of knowledge, concepts, subject matter, or content. These need to be written or preserved. The teacher writes book, modules, laboratory manuals, instructional guides, and references materials in the paper or electronic media as a curriculum writer or reviewer. The teacher as a curricularist writes and even reviews the curriculum. As a curriculum writer or reviewer, the knowledge, concepts, subject matter, or content that has been recorded by the teacher need to be written or preserved through books, modules, laboratory manuals, instructional guides, and references materials in a paper or electronic media. Third, a teacher plans the curriculum. A good curriculum has to be planned. It is the role of the teacher to make a yearly, monthly, or daily plan of the curriculum. This will serve as a guide in the implementation of the curriculum. The teacher takes into consideration several factors in planning a curriculum. These factors include the learners, the support material, time, subject matter, or content, and the desired outcomes, the context of the learners, among others. By doing this, the teacher becomes a curriculum planner. The teacher as a curricularist plans the curriculum. A good curriculum has to be planned yearly, monthly, or daily, like lesson plan, so this will function as a guide in the enactment of the curriculum. As a curriculum planner, the teacher will take into attention several factors, which includes the learners, the support material, time, subject matter, or content, the desired outcomes, and the context of the learners, among others, in planning the curriculum. Fourth, we have a teacher initiates the curriculum. In cases where the curriculum is recommended to the schools from DepEd, CHED, TESDA, UNESCO, UNICEF, or other educational agencies for improvement of quality education, the teacher is obliged to implement. Implementation of a new curriculum requires the open-mindedness of the teacher and the full belief that the curriculum will enhance learning. There will be many constraints and difficulties in doing things first or leading. However, a transformative teacher will never hesitate to try something novel and relevant. Initiator. The teacher as a curricularist initiates the curriculum. The teacher is obliged to implement when the curriculum is recommended to the schools from the PEC, CHED, TESDA, UNESCO, and other educational agencies for improvement of quality education. Delivery of new curriculum requires the broad-mindedness of the teacher and the full conviction that the curriculum will augment learning. A transformative teacher will never hesitate to something novel or relevant even if there will be many obstacles and complications in doing things first. Implementation of a new curriculum requires the open-mindedness of the teacher and the full belief that the curriculum will enhance learning.
As the continuation, we have the fifth one that innovates the curriculum or the innovator. A skilled teacher or curriculist is creative and innovative. They must know how to transform an ideas into practical learning. Curriculum is a dynamic but it keeps changing. So teachers must know how to innovate the content, strategies, ways of doing, ways of evaluating, and then the skills of student and teachers. Example are the competency-based learning, open curriculum, digital textbooks, use data analytics, and for number 6, we have the implements of the curriculum, or we call the implementor. It is where the teachers became an implementor in order to accomplish the intended consequence. The teacher is at the peak of an engagement with the students with support resources. It is here that the teacher's ability to instruct, guide, and facilitate is expected to be at its play. It is here that education will be examined as both science and art. All the curriculum's elements will be used here. And for the last one, the number 7, evaluates the curriculum or the evaluator. As a final blast of being a curriculist, you need to evaluate the curriculum if the following questions are answered. If the desired outcome had been achieved, is the curriculum working? Do the outcomes reveal? Are the learnings achieving? And are there some practices that should be modified? That is person is the teacher. Those are the 7 rules which our responsible teachers does in the classroom and the qualities that a teacher become a curriculist.
That would be all for tonight's discussion. Thank you for listening, everyone.